welcome in. Hope everybody has had a productive week. I am Frank Weiss. We are coming to you live from Krave Cornhole here in Concord, North Carolina, where we are getting tonight's tournament on the way here. We are starting off with rounders on court number 1. We got Chewbacca and Dalton versus Buddy and Yellowstone. Shout out to everybody joining in with us. We appreciate Krave Indoor Golf for sponsoring tonight's tournament. We also appreciate Angie's Pressure Washing. As we get it back and forth going here, we're going to go ahead and get the chat shared out. We appreciate everyone joining in. As we go ahead and get the down and back going here. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. I believe this is live. No, it's not. They don't have the scoreboard up yet. This might be live the way they're throwing. Quite honestly. Dalton on the right. Yellowstone on the left. We're just going to make the music as loud as possible, so I have to yell over it. Buddy on the right. Chewbacca on the left. Chewbacca fixing his britches there. Let's check it out as we are getting a rounder started here, getting everything shared out. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this beautiful Friday night. It's warmed up a little bit, thankfully. We got Buddy and Yellowstone winning this one 3-0 over Chewbacca and Dalton. That's going to be Yellowstone on the left and Dalton on the right. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and we got everything shared out. There we go. We are up and going now. All right. There we go. One-man production crew over here as Buddy and Yellowstone are winning this one 3-2 over Chewbacca and Dalton. Chewbacca on the left, Buddy on the right. What they are throwing, no clue just yet. I'm still getting my life together over here. We'll check in with them when I can to see what they're throwing. Chewbacca's throwing BG, obviously. What kind of BG is that? We'll pull my phone out and see if I can't zoom in on it. We'll see it on the next throwdown, see if I can't grab what bags they're throwing here. That's the BG Kingslayers. Yeah. Dalton figured out what I was doing. I wasn't trying to bother them. I appreciate you, Dalton. You're a real one. 10-4. Hey, buddy, what you throwing, man? See, my shenanigans caused a little confusion there on court one. We didn't even know what bags they were throwing. Buddy is throwing the Butcher by Razorbags on the right side of your screen there. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it. All right, off the left side of the board there for Buddy. Oh, hold on a second. We're going to have to readjust it just a little bit. Whatever, man. I'm over it. My apologies, everybody. There you go. They adjusted the board, and I was trying to fix it. I forgot to switch screens. My apologies. Chewbacca and Dalton winning this one 12-6 over Buddy and Yellowstone. Buddy on the right, Chewbacca on the left. Good bag from Buddy. Chewbacca looking like he's struggling just a little bit there. Buddy looking to make it hurt, and off the back of the board. I go fix it after this game. It just needs to be kicked just a touch. Chewbacca and Dalton winning this one 12-9 over Buddy and Yellowstone. Yellowstone on the left, Dalton on the right. Yellowstone throwing Butcher by Razorbacks. And then Dalton on the right is throwing Kingslayers by BG. Trying to plug my laptop in here. My apologies. Let's see what's happening. Why is my laptop not charging? Twelve to 10, Chewbacca and Dalton are winning this one over Buddy and Yellowstone. This is just rounders here. There it goes. Got the laptop plugged in. We're back in business. Buddy on the right, throwing Butcher by Razorbacks. Chewbacca on the left, throwing Kingslayers by BG. Shout out to everybody joining in with us on this beautiful Friday night here in Concord, North Carolina. Off the back of the board for Chewbacca there. Trying to get my desk together over here. Still. There we go. Score is going to remain 12-10. Chewbacca and Dalton are winning this one over Buddy and Yellowstone. Yellowstone throwing his first back off the back of the board. Good block back from Dalton. Dalton leaves a block bag. Yellowstone thinks about his throw, looks back at the score. No, he's a little confused. He's second guessing himself. That is going to be a what? Oh, no, I forgot he threw his first bag off the left side of the board. I forgot about that. 15-10, Chewbacca and Dalton are winning this one over Buddy and Yellowstone, round number 12 here. It looks like some friendly conversation going on here between Buddy and Chewbacca. But that's more of a lamb. That's not Chewbacca. I'll figure it out. I ain't tried to do a Chewbacca impersonation in a hot minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh man, we can't keep playing with the boards. He's gonna have to play them as is. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us. We are getting rounders started here. These aren't the teams for tonight. We will choose those here shortly. We just got bags going everywhere that round. Don't ask me to keep the score of that one. Looks like Chewbacca and Dalton picked up a penny there. 16-10 over Buddy and Yellowstone. Oh yeah, that's the board I got to go fix. I was wondering why it was looking all messed up. Let's see if we can get it off that edge a little bit. Off the back of the board there for Yellowstone. Now I can really fix that screen like I need to. I was trying to do it live there, as you saw. My apologies for the disruptions. 20-10, Chewbacca and Dalton are winning this one over Buddy and Yellowstone. Teams will switch all the way up after this game. Ooh, Buddy with a bag in front of the board on the floor. Buddy fell apart just a little bit through that round, about halfway through that round. That is just rounders though, so it doesn't really count. It's more like a free game if you ask me. As Dalton and Chewbacca win that one 21-10 over Buddy and Yellowstone. Our next game up here on court number 1 is going to be Pac-Man and T-Rex Wrangler versus Wyatt and Mike C. Oh, Wyatt somewhere around here. I haven't quite seen him yet tonight. As we let kids play in rounders here on Friday nights, but after rounders, they do break off into their own bracket and play by themselves. But we allow the kids to play in rounders and play with the adults so, you know, they could get taught a little bit. Get some teaching points. We appreciate Headlights Rush for sponsoring tonight's tournament. We're going to step away for just a moment. We will be right back. All right, looks like we got T-Rex Wrangler, we got Pac-Man, we got Mike C. Looks like we're waiting on Wyatt. Oh, I see him. Hold on, let me get him for 1 second. My apologies, didn't want to yell in everybody's ear, but we got Wyatt on court number 1. Shout out to Miss Penny in the chat. Thank you for joining us, and send Lee our wishes. Hope everybody's doing well. As we got T-Rex Wrangler on the top left, Wyatt on the top right, Mike C on the bottom left, and Pac-Man on the bottom right. Got the down and back going right here. Oh, this is live. Let's go to it then, I guess. They pulled up the scoreboard already. So I suspect it'll be live. It should be just the back portion, to be honest with you. There we go. Yeah, I see the fist bumps. Oh, let me fix that for you so that doesn't keep happening. Back spin. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Wyatt on the right. T-Rex Wrangler on the left there. T-Rex Wrangler playing with AAR rippers. I can't exactly see what Wyatt's playing with just yet. He might be little, but he is slinging them bags off the back of the board. Good old Wyatt, man. When he gets a couple years on him, boy, he'll be pretty good at this. Pac-Man and T-Rex Wrangler off to a 7-0 lead over Wyatt and Mike C. Pac-Man on the right, Mike C on the left. Pac-Man throwing AAR rippers. And unsure what Mike C's throwing. I can't really see it. Can't really see what Mike C's throwing just yet. One of these still got sound on them. Seven to 3, Pac-Man and T-Rex Wrangler winning this over Wyatt and Mike C. Wyatt on the right, off the right side of the board. He gets that accuracy and gets that depth, boy. He'll be all right. Ooh, spit the hook on that one. Get it, Wyatt. Oh, you're going to get him one. Wyatt going to get him an airmail for the end of this. Get it. There it is. I got him one. Good job, Wyatt. I told y'all I was coming. That was a good little bag from Wyatt. 16 to 3, Pac-Man and T-Rex Wrangler winning this over Wyatt and Mike C. There's T-Rex Wrangler over there talking to Wyatt a little bit. Pac-Man on the right barely has a bag hanging on to the top left side of the board. It probably fall by the time this round is over. Let's see. It's slowly there. There it goes. Finally falling off the board with the last bag that hits. That's 9 on 6. That's going to be 3 points for Pac-Man and T-Rex Wranglers. They take a 19-3 lead over Wyatt and Mike C. T-Rex Wrangler on the left, Wyatt on the right. Wyatt almost got him that one. Come on, Wyatt. One more airmail, Wyatt. You got it. Uh-oh. If that wouldn't have been accurate, that would have been it. Here goes. Last one. Oh, so close. Plays on the back of the hole. And Wyatt almost got him another one, but I believe that is going to be game right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be 9 on 1. Pac-Man and T-Rex Wrangler win that one 21-3 over Pac-Man, over Mike C and Wyatt. What's up, Wyatt? What you want to say, bro?
I was feeling kind of good. I was going to win, and I was like, I lost, but I was like, it was still fun.
You still have fun out there?
Yeah, dude.
That's what matters. I saw you hit a couple nice shots out there, man.
Thank you, dude.
I'm glad you have fun. I hope to see you back over here again, all right? You keep working on your game. You're getting better and better every week.
Okay.
Good old Wyatt. Appreciate Wyatt stopping in and talking with us. It looks like we got our next game up here on court number 1. We got J Lambs and Sandy versus Fish and Rice Cakes and Beaver. We got Fish and Rice Cakes on court number 1. We got Beaver. There goes J Lambs. Now we are just waiting for Cindy. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on this beautiful Friday night, and shout out to Angie's Pressure Washing for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Shout out to all of our sponsors and players and people at home that make this possible. Waiting for Miss Cindy here on court number 1. Miss Cindy on court number 1. I'm looking through the crowd to see if I see her. I do not quite see Miss Cindy. She's probably right in front of me somewhere. I don't see her. You know where Cindy's at? Cindy?
Well, he's probably staying at Sam's house. Huh? Which Sam's? Like out of your time, I might go there too.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man. We appreciate Hartsell Garage Doors for sponsoring this time out while we look for our last player to play on court number 1. Trying to keep these games moving. Well, I guess we're going to take a break and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, there goes Miss Cindy coming up to court number 1. And then we could get a down and back going. There we go. Rice Cakes on the right, Cindy on the left. That's the top of your screen. Bottom of your screen, we got J-Lambs on the right, and we're going to have Beaver on the left. That was the bottom of your screen. As Rice Cakes and Beaver take on J-Lambs and Cindy right here on court number 1. This is just rounders still. All right. Now let's get the back portion going here so we go ahead and get this game started. We are 36% of the way through rounders here, as we will pick tonight's team for tonight's tournament after the rounders are finished. We played 3 rounds of rounders. Try and even out the playing field as much as we possibly can. I see Buddy Brewer in the house. I see Mr. Spanky in the house. Good old Jacob and Jamie Reniger and Travis. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us. Came out to show out and play. Let's see who's going to walk away with tonight's championship. There is the bag spin we've all been waiting for. Looks like we are going to go live right here on court number 1. We got Rice Cakes on the right. We got Cindy on the left. Rice Cakes looks like he's playing with Black Sheep. And Cindy is going to be playing with, don't know, she threw fast side down. You know, I will get my life together and I'll start asking them what they're throwing before the game starts. Looks like Justin was about to tell me before he looked away. No, he's talking to somebody else. As long as he throws an 8, I'm happy. That's what I heard. Rice Cakes looking to clean up here. He's able to grab 1 and go in, keeping 2 bags on the board there. Cindy with 1 bag off the back. That's going to be, what, 7 on 8? Oh, no, my bad, 4. My bad. 4 on 8. As Rice Cakes and Beaver take a 4-0 lead over J Lambs and Cindy. Oh, J Lambs throws a bag off the left side of the board there. Beaver capitalizes on his miss. That's not much damage. As J Lambs was still able to come out on top there. J Lambs was able to get a penny. Rice Cakes and Beaver winning this one 4-1 over J Lambs and Cindy. Cindy on the left, Rice Cakes on the right. Still haven't been able to quite see what Cindy is throwing just yet. There we go. AR. Oh boy, AR something. Was that an airmail or was that off the back? Yeah, it looked like an airmail. I see it laying behind the board now. Rippers. Cindy's throwing AR rippers. Collect that bag. Oh, she goes after it. Good bag from Rice Cakes as he goes through Cindy's bag and goes in behind it. Miss Cindy leaving her bag on the back of the hole there. Eight on 9. That's going to be a penny for Rice Cakes and Beavers. They take a 5-1 lead over J Lambs and Cindy. Beaver on the left, J Lambs on the right. J Lambs throwing AR rippers off the back of the board. Beavers throwing Black Sheep. Haven't caught the type of bag it is yet. J Lamb's having a tough round here. It is just rounders. So these games don't count against you as far as elimination goes. They do matter as where you play in the tier. 9-1 Rice Cakes and Beaver winning this over J Lambs and Sandy. Cindy gets her hood situated here, throws her first bag, and lays up. It's on Rice Cake's side of the board. There it goes. Good second bag from Miss Cindy going up and in. Both players here with one bag stranded on the board so far. Miss Cindy going to try and go after this bag that's hanging on the back of the hole here. Looks like it could fall if it had a little pressure applied to it. Off the back of the board she goes. Rice Cakes and Beaver going to pick up 3 points there as they take a 12-1 lead over J-Lambs and Cindy. Round number 6 of this game. Beaver on the left, J-Lambs on the right.
I don't care, that's fine.
J-Lambs looking to try and have a better round here. He had a tough round last hand and had a few bags off the board there. Let's see if he can at least keep him on the board or get him in the hole here as J-Lamb steps out outer edge of the throw box. He's going to go after that bag on the bottom side. Fast side down, no. Offline. Stays on the back side of the board though. Beaver's going to try and clean up his bag. Fast side down, no, off the back of the board. Waves at it, says goodbye. There you go. J-Lambs grabs it that time, able to go in cleanly, leaving Beaver's bag on the board. And they're going to be picking up a penny here as Rice Cakes and Beaver winning this one 12-2 over J-Lambs and Cindy. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We appreciate you for liking and sharing out the live as we are getting rounders started here at Krave Cornhole on Friday Night Switch. Miss Cindy leaving a black bag, Rice Cakes pushing through it. Miss Cindy with her AR rippers, Rice Cakes with his black sheep. So far the boards are washed. Block bag from Miss Cindy. Rice Cakes lays up beside it. To the left, that bag's gonna be out of play for him. Miss Cindy fast side down, try to clear up this block bag. Oh, it goes off the left side of the board. What does Rice Cakes do here? He just lays up and is going to take the penny. Gotta pick up the pace is what Beaver says. As Rice Cakes and Beaver winning this one 13-2 over J-Lambs and Cindy. Beaver on the left, J-Lambs on the right. J-Lambs have been having a couple of rounds the last round or two. We'll see if he improves here. Off the back of the board, and the tough round continues. Fast side down for Beaver, trying to clean up block bag. Yes, he pushes it. That bag looks like it wants to fall. There it goes, finally falling for Beaver. Beaver steps out middle part of the throw box. It stopped, but I don't know if it quite stopped where you wanted it to, leaving a lane open for J-Lambs. Unable to clean up the block bag, leaves it on the board. Rice Cakes and Beaver going to pick up 3 more points there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. 16-2, they lead over J-Lambs and Cindy here in round number 9. We got Rice Cakes on the right, Cindy on the left. Rice Cakes missing right of the hole there. Miss Cindy messing with her outfit. Fast side down for her. Up and in with her first bag. Rice Cakes is able to go in with his second bag. Miss Cindy finally giving it back to Rice Cakes there. Rice Cakes leaving a block bag underneath the hole. Miss Cindy with her third bag. What will she do here? Oh, she goes left, giving Rice Cakes an opportunity to clean up his block bag. Fast side down. Oh, and it gets jammed in the hole. Miss Cindy looking back at him like, what do you want me to do with that? Somebody said just go through him. I don't know if it was a spectator or a player. Off the left side of the board for Miss Cindy there. And just like that, they're going to pick up another penny. Rice Cakes and Beaver going to be winning this one 17-2 over J Lambs and Cindy. J Lambs on the right, Beaver on the left. J Lambs really been struggling this game. He's really been trying to find his shot here. He's had a few bags off the back of the board. He found it for maybe about a round or two, but he's going kind of right back to the struggling J Lambs that we've been seeing here on court number 1, throwing bags off the board. Looks like he's tuning in now. That was a good bag from Beaver. I know it's not what he wanted, but it still went in. J Lambs actually having a good round that round. Looks like he finally got all his warm-up shots out the way there. Picking up a penny. As Rice Cakes and Beaver winning this one 17-3 over J Lambs and Cindy. We are in round number 11 here. Cindy on the left, throwing the first bag off the right side of the board, giving Rice Cakes an opportunity to capitalize, and he leaves it on the board. Rice Cakes with 2 bags around the hole now. One bag is at least going to fall. The other bag, not too sure about. There goes one. Rice bags with still 2 bags on the board. Miss Cindy having a tough round here, and this should be game right there. That's going to be what? Did she get one in? Yes, she did. That's probably what saved her right there. That's going to put them on 20. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. Took a second for the score to get put in. Off the back of the board, first bag for both of these gentlemen. Off the back of the board again for Beaver. We are just having a shootout here, I guess. There it goes. Beaver got him one. I'm unsure what happened exactly there. Let's see how that gets put in. And that is going to be game right there, ladies and gentlemen, as Rice Cakes and Beaver win that one 21-3 over J Lambs and Cindy. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this beautiful Friday night, and shout out to Bag Junkies for sponsoring tonight's tournament. We love good sportsmanship, fist bumps and high fives. And just like that, we got our next game up here on court number 1. We got Jesse Jr. and Gabe versus Veronica and Rice Cakes. Stay right where you're at. All right, Jesse Jr. and Gabe. Oh boy, looks like we got the brothers ready to come take on Veronica and Rice Cakes. Let's see if we can find Veronica really quickly. One second, let's look around, look around, look around, look around. There it goes. There it goes, we are up there. Boy. We will, oh, she's looking at the TV now. There we go. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? We'll be right back in just a moment. Appreciate everybody's patience as we track down players here on court number 1. All right, we got the brothers getting ready to take on Veronica and Rice Cakes. We got Gabe and Jesse Jr. And don't give me the line to you about which one's which. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to go ask. I'll be right back. All right, that's what it is. Jesse on the top left, Rice Cakes on the top right, Gabe on the bottom right, and Veronica on the bottom left. She'll be in the screen there in a second. There she goes. As the brothers are looking to see if they could defeat them. I would love to see the brothers defeat Rice Cakes and Veronica right here on court number 1. Will they be able to? Veronica's been throwing fire, so we'll have to find out. Gabe off the back of the board with his first. As we are playing rounders here, we let the kids play in rounders. That way get a little bit more experience with the adults and can get some teaching points from the adults. Fourth bag, block bag from Veronica. Gabe looking to see what he wants to do with it. That's all right, man. You'll get it. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. You'll get it. And we got Gabe's brother on the left side of your screen, Jesse Jr. on the left, Rice Cakes on the right. As Veronica and Rice Cakes take a 7-0 lead over the brothers here on court number 1. Pops come over here to check in on him, going back to his game. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Nice bag from Rice Cakes there. Hey, good bag. $11 on 4, 7, 310. That's 7 more. Veronica and Rice Cakes winning this one 14-0 over the brothers now. Gabe on the right, Veronica on the left. Good bag from Gabe. Gabe's throwing the Bandito Blaze by Crazy Ape bags. Shout out to Gabe and his brother. Veronica throwing Black Sheep. Good bag from Veronica. Gabe's still working on trying to find that accuracy. As we allow the children to play here and rounders, then they break off into their own bracket. Veronica and Rice Cakes win that one 21-0 over the brothers, Jesse Jr. and Gabe. Just like that, we got another game right here on court number 1. Boy, we are flying through these rounders tonight. Shout out to Kelly's Bars and Grills for sponsoring tonight's tournament. If you are looking for any car, truck, or SUV accessories, Kelly's Bars and Grills has all your needs. We appreciate them for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Let's see if we can find Sisu and Paul, Spanky, and Mackenzie. Get them all here on court number 1. As we are 71% of the way through rounders, then we will decide teams. We will go live, and that's when the games will matter. Double elimination, 2 losses. I appreciate the announcement. I appreciate the announcement. Board number 1, Sisu and Paul versus Spanky and Mackenzie. There's Mackenzie, I believe. Spanky, Paul, Sisu. What's up, brother? How you been, man? Long time no see. Sisu, Spanky, Mackenzie, and now we are looking for Paul. There we go. Give him a couple more seconds. We are waiting for one last player here on court number 1. Oh, there he goes. I see him. Yep, up on court 1. There we go. All right, we found Mackenzie. Let's go ahead and get the ladies introduced here. Paul on the top right part of your screen. That's going to be Mackenzie on the bottom right part of your screen. She's not currently in the frame. Maybe we'll wait for everybody to get in the frame so y'all can get some faces with the names. It's going to be Spanky on the top left, Paul on the top right. Mackenzie on the bottom right, and Sisu on the bottom left. There we go. What they are throwing, that's a very good question. What are they throwing? I see one bag says Ultra and the other one says BG. Let's see if I can figure it out before the game starts here. Shout out to everybody joining in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We greatly appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this wonderful Friday night. Let us know what you're doing. Are you hanging out on the couch watching us? Out in the garage, fiddling with the car, watching us. Let us know where you're watching us from. We got Dalton over here to my right, playing on Snapchat. We are 74% of the way through rounders. Let me yell at the team, see what they are throwing really fast. Boom, we got the backspins high five, and we are live here on court number 1 with the good lucks. Pot on the right, throwing the Viper Auras by Ultra. Spanky on the left, throwing the Wizards by BG. There we go. She didn't like that bag when it left her hand, but it still went in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That bag looked like it slipped out of her hand too, but it still went in. Sisu and Paul winning this one 2-0 over Spanky and McKenzie. McKenzie on the right throwing the Wizards by BG. Sisu on the left throwing the Viper Auras by Ultra. Looks like he's giving some pointers. Giving some pointers here on court number 1. That's a good bag. I mean, I was a stiff bag, but it stayed on the board. As he's still giving pointers as he's playing. Sisu gonna have to get warmed up. It's been a long time since we seen you, brother. Been a couple of weeks. He said he's been working hard. He's going to have to get that cornhole arm warmed up here. As we will get tonight's team sided right after these last couple of games. We might get one more game here on court number 1 before we decide teams. We might not. Depends how long this game takes. Sisu and Paul winning this one 6-0. Over Spanky and McKenzie. Spanky on the left, Paul on the right. Paul is throwing the Viper Auras by Ultra Cornhole. Spanky is throwing the Wizards by BG. Spanky able to capitalize on Paul's miss there. Let's see what happens here. Fast side down, and the only bag he hit was Paul's in the hole. Fast side down, looks like he's going to go after that block bag here. And he pushes it in, then pushes his own bag off the back of the board. That's tough. Still able to pick up a couple of points here. As Sisu and Paul winning this one 6-2 over Spanky and McKenzie. Sisu on the left, McKenzie on the right. Sisu was giving McKenzie some pointers the last go around. As looks like she is slowly learning. Oh, there you go. Hey, that was straight. There you go. Just had a little too much power behind it that time. The main thing is just getting them on the board at first, and then we can work on. She laughed at that one. That was a rainbow shot. That left her hand and went straight up. Left her hand and went straight up. I don't even think it made it to the other side of the court. That's how far up it went. It went up just about to the rafters, and these are 12 foot. 12-foot rafters, I say. Sisu and Paul winning this one 14-2 over Spanky and McKenzie here. We are in rounders. I did have it on the right screen. 86% of the way through rounders. We might get one more game. If not, hopefully they'll hold one of these games for us. So we don't have any dead time here. Good bag from Paul to finish strong. Spanky with 3 bags around the hole here. Fast side down, tries to collect that bag and is unable to. Ten on 6. That's going to be 4 more points. For Paul and for Paul and Sisu. Paul and Sisu winning this one 18-2 over Spanky and McKenzie. McKenzie on the right side of your screen. Sisu on the left. Good bag from McKenzie. As McKenzie is learning how to play here. Sisu was giving her pointers earlier in the game. Good bag from McKenzie. That will fall back. Let's see if she could get it to fall back here. Oh, just needed to hit the board with that one. All right, there you go, McKenzie. Here's your time to shine. There it goes. You got it to fall anyways. Let's go. I'm not too sure what the points are on that. I'm just going to be frank with you. I don't know if that's quite game or not. No, Sisu and Paul 19, Spanky and McKenzie 2. Paul on the right, Spanky on the left. Paul throwing the Viper R's by Ultra. Spanky is throwing the Wizards by BG. Gnomewood, shout out Gnomewood. That's a great place. Spanky misses right, Spanky misses left, and the only thing you could do is just laugh it off. Spanky on the back of the board, still laughing it off. He knows he's got to get it together. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Spanky said every bag's touching the rim, and it's been like that for a couple of rounds. He's had bags all the way around the hole, but none of them have really fallen for him. Sisu and Paul win this one 20-2 over Spanky and McKenzie. This is just rounders here, 90% of the way through rounders. We are almost ready to decide tonight's teams as Sisu leaves a first bag block bag. Sisu with another bag. Sorry, McKenzie, just got to get it up a little bit more. You got to get it on the board. Oh. You got it, McKenzie. Last bag off the board, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for this game right here. As Sisu and Paul win this one 21-2 over Spanky and McKenzie. We appreciate Krave Indoor Golf for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Let's go ahead and pick up another game right here on court number 1 so we don't get stranded without a game. Hit submit on that board for me, please. Submit, submit, submit. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Handshakes and high fives. We love good sportsmanship here on court number 1. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us.
Everybody's winning here,
Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Let's see, we got a game on court number 2, and we got the game on court number 2. So we will get one more game here on court number 1 for rounders after the game on court number 2 finishes. We appreciate Bag Junkies for sponsoring tonight's tournament. There is the score for court number 2 right there on your screen. We got a Ghost and Dang I Suck versus Dalton and Walter Smith. And it looks like Dang didn't take a Ghost. Dang is choosing to walk here, as Dalton and Walter take a 5-0 lead over Dang. We are going to take a moment to step away. We'll be right back when we receive another game here on court number 1, which will be just a few moments. We're just watching a couple of people play here back and forth on court number 1 while we'll wait for the game on court number 2 to finish. You see the score right there on your screen. Dalton and Walter winning 10-4 over Dang. Dang just hit a pretty nasty shot that got him on the board there. I saw it from over here across the venue. Looks like now it's 15-4. As we wait for a few more minutes for that game to finish up, we'll be right back on court number 1. Dang, trying to make a little comeback there on court number 2. Dalton and Walter winning that one 17-9 over Dang. On court number 2, we are waiting for that game to finish so we can finish the last couple of games of rounders. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. As we are only a couple of days away from Christmas. Shout out to everybody getting their last minute Christmas gifts going. Last minute Christmas gift shoppers. Shout out to all the procrastinators in the chat. Wait till last second, if not Christmas Eve, to go Christmas shopping to try and get the last few Christmas presents. 10-10 wash, 17-9 still. Looks like Dang is trying to make a comeback against Dalton and Walter there on court number 2. I can't really see the board too well when they're throwing back, but I can see it when they're throwing down. Hold on one second. That board's got to be fixed. One moment. Hey, gentlemen, hold on. Pulled up some. It is what it is. Now we got to fix the screen back a little bit. Boom. Fix it back just a little bit there. Dalton at Walter on 20, Dang 9. We are waiting for that game there on court number 2. You see the score on your screen there at the bottom. That is the game that we are waiting for here. Before we can finish rounders, then we will choose tonight's team and get tonight's double elimination bracket going. You lose 2 games and you go home. As we got a couple of gentlemen here on court number 1 just playing back and forth. Dang I Suck picked up 6 points that round. Dang is trying to make a comeback here on court number 2. He was just down by 11. Now he's only down by 4. Dalton and Walter only need a penny to put that game away. Will they be able to get it? That was a nice shot from Dalton. I was unsure if that was a celebration from Dalton or like a dang I should have had that from Dalton. 12-12 wash. That's a good game over there on court number 2. Dalton and Walter winning 20-16 over Dang. It looked like it was going to be a shutout at first, but Dang has come back out of nowhere and is looking alive over there on court number 2. We're just going to get a friendly little match going on here on court number 1 real quick. As we wait for that game on court number 2. It only has a penny left to go. I appreciate these gentlemen jumping up here and just playing a quick game. Mike C on the right, Spanky on the left. They are just playing around here. Looks like that game finished up there on court number 2. And Dang I Suck came back and won on court number 2 over Dalton and Walter. Dalton and Walter were up on Dang 20-9. Dang ended up coming back and winning 21-20 over Walter and Dalton. Man, we should have had that game right here on court number 1, man. What a game that would have been. Let's check it out, check it out. Let's get tonight's teams picked. Let's randomize some names. Let's get some teams drawn. Let's get tonight's tournament live and going. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see what's happening there. Oh man. They're just playing back and forth here while we await for the teams to be picked tonight. There it goes. The teams have been picked for tonight, and we got our first game on court number 1. Looks like Ben is going to hang out with us here. Pac-Man's going to hang out with us here. Let's get this tournament going. Buddy, let me go down here and hit this button. Oh no, it did it to me. Go down here and hit this button. I can't remember who told me about this, but shout out to you for messaging me. Sue and Beaver versus Pac-Man and Ben Mano on court number 1 here. This is live tournament action. You lose 2 games and you will go home. We are looking at the brackets. Everybody's pulling their phones out, pulling up Cornhole and seeing who their partners are. Lucky for us, we already had Ben and Pac-Man here on court number 1. We are just waiting for Beaver and Sue to show up here on court number 1. I see Beaver making his way. We are just waiting for Sue. Yes, sir, you are up on this court. That will be you. He's trying to get in some down and backs. They said we're going to play and get used to the boards while we wait for our other opponents to get here. Waiting for the announcement. The brackets are out. Check your phones. No announcement tonight. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Beaver and Sue. I just saw Beaver. There's Beaver walking across the court. Now we are just waiting for Sue. There's the announcement. There's the announcement. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch as we await for the last opponent here on court number 1 to show up. unsure what's happening here. Be quite honest with you. Just because the chair usually sits on court number 1 and somebody pulled it off court number 1 and off to the side. So I don't know if they're playing on court number 1 or if they're just hanging out. I don't know if we're still waiting for somebody else. We are. Sue. There it goes. All right, we tracked down Sue. Oh boy, that was like pulling teeth. That was like pulling teeth. That's like finding a needle in a haystack. We found him. Now he's getting his jacket off. We're going to get down and back going here on court number 1. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. As we got Sue making his way to court number 1. On the bottom right side of your screen, we got Pac-Man bottom left. We got Beaver top left. We got Ben Mano in the top right. Slowly but surely. There it goes. Top right part of your screen is going to be Sue. Let's get the down and back started here on court number 1. And this is a live tournament here. 2 losses, you get sent home. You will be eliminated out of tonight's bracket. Who's going to be in the king seat tonight? Let's go ahead and take a moment to zoom out and look at tonight's tournament. See who is going to be in the king seat tonight. Let's see. Do we have... Let's check this bracket out. Oops. That's not what I wanted. That's the down. Now we got the back going. Let's go. Let's see. Do we have any? Oh, I'm going to go back to the other screen. Fist bumps, high fives, and we are going to go live here on court number 1. Ben Mano on the left, Sue on the right. And let's click this button down here. Popester and Rice Cakes, Happy Loser and Cherie, Eating Beaver and Sue, Pac-Man and Ben Mano, Dang and Veronica. That's definitely a team to look out for. Ben on the left, Sue on the right. Ben's throwing AR rippers. I'm unsure what Sue is throwing just yet. I believe those are rippers. As I was looking through the bracket to see if we could find a team to look out for tonight. Good shot from Sue. Oh, now it's good luck. All right, now we're going live. All right. Now it's live. I thought we were live last time. Pac-Man on the right, Beaver on the left. As this is a live tournament now. Your misses will count against you. You don't want to miss too many times against your opponent like Beaver on the left side of your screen there. The same thing for Beaver. Beaver doesn't want to miss too many times for a player like Pac-Man on the opposite side of the board from him. Pac-Man can run bags. Come on, Daddy Sue. Daddy Sue. We'll see how he does. That's gonna be his name for the rest of this game. That's just gonna be his name the rest of this game. As Daddy Sue and Beaver winning this one 4-0 over Pac-Man and Ben Mano. Ben Mano on the left, Sue on the right. He's throwing stereotypes. Stereotypes by Judge and the AAR Rippers, or the Judge stereotypes. Sue throwing the Judge stereotypes and Ben Mano throwing the AAR Rippers. Ben going off the back of the board there. Man, we're going to have a good game here because you're just not going to be able to miss at this game at all. Like between these two gentlemen on this side of the court and these two gentlemen on this side of the court, I know it said the score is 11-0. Sue and Beaver winning this over Pac-Man and Ben Mano. But, man, Pac-Man and Ben Mano can make up these points pretty fast if you sleep on them. That's for sure. Beaver on the left, Pac-Man on the right. Watching from home, well, we appreciate you joining in watching from home. Glad you get the opportunity to be able to support him while he's playing here. We love that. That's the reason I do this. And so that local players can show their family members and their family members can come hang out and support them on the live stream. Somebody just told them don't miss. Those are the wise words before. He didn't miss. He didn't get the collect bag, but he went in. 13-0, Sue and Beaver winning this over Pac-Man and Ben Mano. Ben is telling Pac-Man, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. Pac-Man really trying to get over that round. That was a tough round. He wanted that bag bad. You're going to have to let it go. Sue on the right. And Ben's got it on the left. Has got his hands full here. Ben misses left. He had a tough round last round. Sue was able to capitalize on it. Will it happen again this round? Wow, that bag from Ben knocks Sue's bag in, knocks one of his own bags off the board. Sue finally misses left. Ten on 7. That's going to be 3 more points for Sue and Beaver, I believe. Boom. 16-0. Sue and Beaver winning this over Pac-Man and Ben. Sue is out there going off on them. Pac-Man on the right, Beaver on the left. Beaver trying to steer the bags there. That's a good bag from Pac-Man. He just kind of leaves it underneath the hole there. Just shoot it. Oh, just shoot it, Beaver. Beaver really talking about it, and it looks like Pac-Man's trying to talk him into doing something silly here. Let's see what Pac-Man decides to do. Knocks both of them in. And that is 16-0 still. Ben's going to have to find a way to capitalize on, get Sue to miss and find a way to capitalize on it. As Sue hasn't missed many bags here yet. Ben's been having a tough time trying to find his shot here. Unlike Ben. There you go. I'm telling you now, this is probably the team to look out for in this bracket right here. It's going to be Sue and Beaver. I feel like this is the team to look out for in the bracket. There might be other teams that are just as capable or has the ability to go into the king seat or win the championship. But I definitely feel like Sue and Beaver are going to be the king seat for tonight. As Pac-Man leaves the block bag, Beaver finds the floor as soon as I say some good words here. Four baggers. Four baggers is what's winning the game, but Beaver steps out middle part of the throwbacks here. Able to get his bag to go in. Pac-Man going to try and collect the bag here. He's got to collect the bag. Oh, that's going to be game, I believe. 3 points at least. Yeah. That's going to put him on 20. Sue and Beaver winning this one 20-0 over Pac-Man and Ben Mano. It's now or never for Ben Mano on the left side of your screen. These games do count now. This is a live tournament, and you do not want to take your first loss in the first game of the tournament. That makes for a very long night. As Ben misses left there. Sue is able to capitalize on the miss. Sue has been on fire this round while Ben's been searching for his shot, which has been unreal like Ben, to be quite frank with you. Ben's just might just be having one of those nights for Ben. Oh, it's all right, Sue. You still got the win there, Sue. That's what matters. Boom, Sue and Beaver win that one 21-0 over Pac-Man and Ben. And that's how you start off the first night, the first tournament, the first game of tonight's tournament. I'll get it out sooner or later. We got our next game up here on court number 1, but first we appreciate Headlights or Us for sponsoring tonight's tournament. We got Popestar and Rice Cakes versus Sue and Beaver. This is going to be another good game right here, as Popestar and Rice Cakes are both very capable people to take down Sue and Beaver. I will tell you that Rice Cakes on the top left part of your screen there has his work cut out for him going up against Sue, because Sue is on fire right now. He missed bare minimal bags last game. We'll see if that fire is able to carry over into this next game here. Miguel. Court number 1, Miguel. Mickey's over there giving Mackenzie's lessons. Shout out to everybody taking their time out and giving people lessons. That's awesome. Don't play too often. This might be your first time picking up bags, to be honest with you. But there's been a couple people stop by and give a couple pointers. We saw her play on court number 1 during rounders. There we go. We got Mickey on court number 1, Sue on the top right part of your screen, Rice Cakes on the top left, Popestar on the bottom right, and Beaver is going to be on the bottom left. As we get a down and back going here, Lee says Travis Purser and Jamie Renninger are the top team. Well, you know what, Lee? You know what, Lee? You may be right about that, okay? You may be right about that, Lee, but here's the thing. Jamie has to stay locked in. If Jamie gets in his head at all, it's over with. But you might be right about that. Because right now I see them on court number 2 and I see smiles on Jamie's face. So that means he's locked in and he's throwing good. I did not see that team when I was going through the bracket, so I appreciate you catching that, and I agree with him 100%. Although I still stand by my pick right here on court number 1, Beaver and Sue. It's still going to be a tough team to beat. We're definitely going to see some airmails this round for sure. Popester is good for them. He is good for airmails.
You guys ready to go? You guys start over there?
Shout out to Lee. Hope everything goes well for you, brother.
All right, good luck.
Appreciate you joining in and hanging out with us. Although we do miss you and Miss Penny here on Friday night. We do miss y'all. We hope to see y'all soon. I got the wrong screen up. Look at that. Rookie mistake. Rice Cakes on the left. Sue on the right. Rice Cakes already has one bag on the board. He's going to have to try and find a way to make Sue miss throughout this game because Sue is on fire. There you go. Leave it inside the hole. Let's see.
All going.
Sue yelling at that bag, telling it to go in, and it would not move. Sue and Beaver picking up 2 points there over Popester and Rice Cakes. Beaver on the left, Popester on the right. Spanky 6 PPR laughed my ass off. Laughed my tail off. Excuse me. My apologies. That's what I get for reading chat. Nice airmail. Spanky 6 PPR, Big Guns, and Cletus. Man, that's what people are saying in the chat. Boy, y'all are rooting hard for Travis Purser and Jamie Renninger. And that's at least 2 or 3 comments I've seen about that team. That might be the real team here. These guys are just going off. I might just have to go back and clip this whole game later. I ain't gonna lie to you. Go ahead and just write that whole game later. We got Sue on the right, Rice Cakes on the left. Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one 3-2 over Sue and Beaver, round number 3. Rice Cakes finally misses left with his last bag. Sue capitalizes and goes in. Go ahead and take the lead right back. Sue and Beaver winning this one 3-4 over Popester and Rice Cakes. Beaver on the left, throwing the stereotype judge. Popester on the right, throwing fast side down, so we can't tell. Flattest bag for a 6 PPR player. Where's Spanky at? Where's Spanky? Oh, no, it's Spanky. Sorry, Mickey, my bad. Mickey thought I was talking to him. What are you doing, Spanky?
What's up, Frank?
So word on the block is you got a 6 PPR.
Yeah. No. Hey, I played my first game in Tier 2, and I still don't like shit.
Watch him out. Watch
Oh,
him
I'm
out.
sorry, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not throwing good today.
I noticed that. I was saying something when the first game you were up over here playing. I was like, it's not looking good for Spanky tonight.
Dude,
But
last
then,
night you weren't here. I won first place.
oh man, I saw it on Facebook. But I just saw it. It came across the chat. We were talking about the strong teams tonight, and it came across the chat that you had a 6 PPR. So.
That's not good, man. I got my girls with me. I told everybody, man, when I got my girls with me, I hope y'all don't get me.
Oh, well, good luck to you, brother. I just wanted to talk. just wanted to give you a little hard time.
Yeah, what start that Spank and Frank show?
It's the Spank and Frank show. That's right. Spank and Frank show coming y'all's way. The rice cakes on the left, Sue on the right. Sue and Beaver winning this one 6-3 over Popester and Rice Cakes. Oh, Rice Cakes almost sneaking in, but stopping at the last second there. He said if you be throwing judges, that would have gone in. That's going to be 6 points there. Popester and Rice Cake going to take the lead 9-6 over Sue and Beaver, and what we got a back and forth game here on court number 1. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Popester on the right, Beaver on the left. Popester still, oh, he's throwing black sheep. Is that sentenced? I don't know. He's throwing black sheep. Beaver on the left, throwing stereotype, judge. Is it black sheep?
Yeah, black sheep.
Is it Costello? What is it? Oh, you can't see it neither? I figured I'd ask. That's a good pickup back there from Beaver to finish strong. And they're going to take the lead right back. Sue and Beaver winning this one 10-9 over Popester and Rice Cakes. They've got a little back and forth game on court number 1. Who's going to run away with this lead? Is it going to be Sue and Beaver? Is it going to be Popester and Rice Cakes? Tell Lee when he feels better, or at least good enough to get out the house, he can always come learn to play with his other arm. It'll be a good time to learn to be ambidextrous. And I spread the same regards as Miss Leanne did in the chat. Shout out to Miss Leanne in the chat. Sue and Beaver winning this one 11-9 over Popester and Rice Cakes. Beaver said, oh, when that bag came out his hand, it landed, and then it went left right into the hole, almost like he planned it. Black bag from Beaver. Popester probably with an airmail here. No. That's unusual. Wow, nice bag from Popester. If he hits it, he earns it. You heard him. Well, you may not have heard him. I heard him. He hit it. He earned it. Fist bump from Beaver. Mad respect right there. Hey, man, look, I tried to give y'all the team of the night. The chat said otherwise. Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one 12-11 over Sioux and Beaver. Real back and forth game we got going on here on court number 1. Rice Cakes on the left throwing Black Sheep. Sioux on the right throwing Judge. That's really been the first mistake that we kind of seen from Sioux there. First kind of bad shot in the last 2 games. Fast side down, and keeps flipping the bag. Fast side down, yes. And he's able to grab his bag, push it in. That's a nice bag from Sioux. Rice Cakes here, fast side down. Knocks Sioux's bag in, stays on the board. Sioux steps out of part of the throw box, goes straight through Rice Cakes' bag and goes in. 8-9. Sioux and Beaver still able to pick up a penny there. Going to tie this game up at 12 points apiece here in round number 12. Popester on the right, Beaver on the left. One day at a time. That is right, Miss Penny. That is right. One day at a time. As these gentlemen right here are going to go back and forth, back and forth. I know if Beaver lays up a block, Popester has every shot in the arsenal to get around it. The same thing goes for Beaver. Although I will say Popester's not really known for laying up blocks too much. Not too much. (12-12) score remains. Popester and Rice Cakes tied up with Sioux and Beaver. Sioux on the right throwing the stereotype by Judge. Missing left. Oh no. We haven't really seen Sioux miss too much here. Sioux misses again. Rice Cakes to capitalize. Yes. Sioux finds the hole with his third bag. Rice Cakes finally misses. Sioux goes in with his fourth. Rice Cakes to go in for 2 here. No, he leaves it on the board for a wash. And the score is going to be tied up still at 12 points apiece. Beaver on the left, Popester on the right. As looks like we're just going to be running bags on this side of the court. Mickey leaves the bag on the right side of the hole. Has a corner hanging in, a little bit more than a corner hanging in. Can he grab it with an airmail? He tried. Will he grab it with his last bag? Oh, he tried twice. He was unable to grab it, but both bags went in the hole. And the tie is going to be broken here. Popester and Rice Cakes take a penny. 13-12 lead over Sioux and Beaver. Rice Cakes with 2 bags on the board here. Sioux leaving a block bag on the fast side. Fast side down for Sioux, able to get the collect bag. Nice shot from Sioux. (12-6). That's really going to hurt for Rice Cakes. As Sioux and Beaver really take the lead now, 18-13 over Popester and Rice Cakes, round number 14. That's how you do it right there. You capitalize every opportunity you get. Next thing you know, you're off to the races with a 6-piece. As Popester knocks in Beaver's bag, Popester misses right. Popester with one bag stranded on the board here to go in to only give up 2 points. No, he's going to give up 4 points, and that is going to be game right there, ladies and gentlemen, as Sue and Beaver move on to win this one 21-13 over Popester and Rice Cakes. Wow, was not expecting that finish. Shout out to Krave Indoor Golf for sponsoring tonight's tournament right here at Krave Cornhole. As we got our next game up here on court number 1, we got Dalton and Sisu versus Popester and Rice Cakes. Let's see. Popester and Rice Cakes. All right, looks like we got the first elimination game here on court number 1. We got Dalton and Sisu versus Popester and Rice Cakes in the first elimination match of tonight. Winner moves on, loser gets eliminated, obviously. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Uh-oh. I gotta see that. I gotta see that king seat game. It's me versus the chat tonight. Me versus the chat. The chat's got Big Gun and Cletus McFarland in the king seat. I'm taking Sue and Beaver for the king seat. I don't know who's going to win this, but right now, both you, the chat, and myself are still in this. Our predictions are still on. Right now, Sue and Beaver are playing T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. The winner of that moves on to the king seat match. On court number 3, Dank and Veronica are playing Big Gun and Cletus. Right now, Big Gun and Cletus are winning that one 7-0. The winner of that match moves on to the king seat. Who is going to play in the king seat matchup tonight? It's going to be a good game if it's Sue and Beaver versus Big Gun and McFarland. That would be an awesome matchup. But right now, we got our elimination game live on court number 1. We got Dalton and Sisu versus Popester and Rice Cakes. Let me see if I can find who I'm looking for. We will find them in just a second when I see them walk across. Oh, they're on court number 4 right now. Looks like we're going to switch sides of the court here. All right, we got the sides of the courts picked. We got Mickey on the top right. We got Sisu on the top left. We got Dalton on the bottom right. And we got Rice Cakes on the bottom left. And this elimination match, it is win or go home for both of these teams. Where is Spanky at in the competition? That's a good question. Let's go see where Spanky is. in this bracket. And we are working through some complications here on court number 1. Who's going to start the game? Who's going to start the game? You're going to start the game. All right. Thumbs up, fist bumps, high fives, and we are going live. And this elimination match here on court number 1. Dalton and Sisu versus Popester and Rice Cakes. Dalton on the right. Rice Cakes on the left. Rice Cakes looked like he wanted that bag back. Dalton and Sisu off to an early 1-0 lead over Popester and Rice Cakes. Keeping an eye out for the King Seat matchup game so we could get that here on court number 1 for everybody. And Sue is playing good tonight. That's why I got Sue and Beaver winning this over Travis and Jamie Reniger. But some of the chat disagrees with me. Some of the chat thinks Travis and Jamie Reniger got this one. I mean, I agree with the chat that Travis and Jamie is a strong team. Nice airmail from Mickey. But I believe that Beaver and Sue are just a little bit more put together. A little bit more put together. Check in on Jamie's facial expressions over there on court number 3. Jamie looks focused on court number 3. Oh, there's a smile. All right, he's still playing good. As long as Jamie's smiling, having fun, that means he's actually playing pretty decent. Good bag from Dalton. Good bag from Dalton to finish strong there. Three to 2, Dalton and Sisu are winning this one over Popester and Rice Cakes, round number 4 here. Well, looks like Big Gun and Cletus have moved into the King Seat match. Let me wave them down and see if I get them to put that match on hold for us. Sisu on the left, Mickey on the right. Good bag from Sisu. I mean from Mickey. Sisu leaving that bag underneath the hole there. Mickey pushes through it. I'm looking around to see if I can find, who am I looking for? Travis, that's who I'm looking for. Oh, Mickey coming up short there with his 4th bag. 10 on 8, that's going to be 2 points. Popester and Rice Cakes are winning this one 4-3 over Dalton and Sisu. Huh? The King C match on court 1, please. Just remind them. I don't know if they remember or not. Dalton on the right throwing BEG. Rice Cakes on the left throwing Black Sheep. Dalton able to go through and go in there. Fast side down for Rice Cakes. Goes in clean. Unable to clean anything up. Off the back of the board for Dalton. That one was just a little fast. 9 on 8. Still picks up a penny and ties this game up at 4 points apiece. Elimination match on court number 1. I appreciate you. Just got the king seat game lined up for court number 1. No worries there. We will see that here next. Popester on the right, leaving that bag short on the board. Sisu stepping out just a little bit. Fast side down. Oh, not enough to get to collect. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Oh, it's Spanky. My bad. What's up, Spanky? Oh, you want to see what I see?
Yeah.
Why you want to see what I see?
I just want to see how you work.
Oh, you want to see how I work? Fast side down for Sisu, and he's unable to get the cleanup bag. Mickey going for the airmail? No. It's short and stays on the board. Spanky joining me over here to the left side. He's just going to hang out with me for a few minutes. Popester and Rice Cakes taking this one 6-4 over Dalton and Sisu. Rice Cakes on the left, Dalton on the right. Dalton throwing BG, I believe those are Kingslayers. Good bag from Rice Cakes. Rice Cakes is throwing Black Sheep. Dalton can't give him too many opportunities. Dalton hit a roll bag, but it sticks to the back of the hole there.
Who's Rice Cakes? Oh, fishing rice.
Yeah, let's come look at this one, because we got bags shoved all in the hole here. I believe those are going to be 3 bags right there on the left side of the hole. This white bag at the bottom, the bag on the left, and the bag at the top left is going to be Rice Cakes. These 2 red bags on the right, or 3 red bags on the right, is going to be Dalton's. I don't know what I would do here. Airmail or just fast side down, hit the pile, and whatever moves is whatever moves. We appreciate Angie's Pressure Washer for sponsoring that timeout. Dalton, wow, nothing moved. He threw a bullet into that pile and nothing moved. Wow. Eight to 4, Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one over Dalton and Sisu. Popester missing bottom left with this first bag. He'll be able to clean that up with his skill set. Sisu laying up behind it. Popester stepping back in towards the board here. Airmail off the back of the board. Fast side down for Sisu. And he's able to collect his bag and go in, leaving Popester's bag on the left side of the hole. Airmail from Popester. He almost dragged it. He'll get it next time. And Dalton and Sisu winning this one 9-8 over Popester and Rice Cakes. Rice Cakes on the left, Dalton on the right. Dalton's been on the fence here. He's had a few bags not go his way, giving up a few points, but not many. Oh no, that's coming back, Dalton. Just got to go up and grab it. Go up and grab it. You could do it. Get my little sign out. Oh, good cleanup bag from Dalton. That bag does stay on the back side of the hole, though, as Rice Cakes throws his bag off the left side of the board. Dalton and Sisu winning this one 12-8 over Poster and Rice Cakes. Winner moves on. The loser gets eliminated out of tonight's tournament. 2 losses and you're gone. Sisu's first bag is going to be to the right side of the hole as Popster is able to go up and in. Sisu yelling at that bag saying, get up there, get up there. Popster on the back side of the hole. Sisu steps out middle part of the throw box, fast side down, and is able to go in clean. Mickey does the same thing and goes in clean as well. Sisu stays on the back side of the board. Mickey steps out, outer edge of the throw box, and is able to go in clean with his 4th bag. And just like that, we are all tied up at 12 points apiece here in the 11th round. Dalton on the right, Fish, Rice Cakes on the left. Dalton's first bag lays in Rice Cakes lane there. Dalton with a block bag underneath the hole now. Rice Cakes lays behind him. Roll bag from Dalton connects. Go up. Uh-oh, we're going up with it right here. Offline it is, and off the back of the board it goes. 8 on 5. Popster and Rice Cakes take the lead here, 15-12 over Dalton and Sisu. And this closely contested win or go home game on court number 1. Next game up on court number 1 will be tonight's King Seat matchup. And right now it's not looking like we're going to be getting our way, or I'm going to be getting my way. I'll give you an update on that game right after this round here. Airmail from Mickey to finish strong. Update on court number 4. We got T-Rex, Wrangler, and Paul versus Sue and Beaver. The winner of that game moves on to the King Seat matchup to face Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. Right now, T-Rex, Wrangler, and Paul are winning at 120-9 over Sue and Beaver. Looks like a, there goes Frank's team. Frank's team is 1 point away from getting dropped down into the elimination bracket. That's going to be it on court number 4. Yep. Once again, Dalton has a pile of bags in the hole and is unable to get any of them to move. Our King Seat matchup has been decided tonight. The King Seat matchup up next on court number 1. T-Rex, Wrangler, and Paul versus Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. Stay tuned for that, as Popester and Rice Cakes are winning this one 17-12 over Dalton and Sisu. Sisu on the left, Popester on the right. Shout out to the chat. The chat was right about that. We will see if they're actually able to win the King Seat match. And Sisu trying to clean up a bag here. Goes off the right side of the board. Mickey steps out, outer edge of the throw box, changes his mind, steps back in towards the board, locks and loads, throws away, lands it on the board. Boy, you got to do a lot more than just shoot it. You got to take a bag in with you. That is going to be game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Popester and Rice Cakes hold on to win this one 21-12 over Dalton and Sisu. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Dalton and Sisu have been eliminated from tonight's tournament. Well, I thought we was gonna get the champions, the King Seat game up next, but I guess not. We'll keep an eye on it. If it comes up, I'll go grab it. Hey, y'all make sure y'all play on court 1, please. I don't know, but just when your game pops up, make sure it's on court 1, please. Huh? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Court number 1, we got Popester and Rice Cakes versus. Hey, have a good night, Dalton. Y'all be safe. We got Popester and Rice Cakes versus Happy Loser and Lightning McKing, aka Dewey and Sari. Got the down and back going here. Top left part of your screen, we got Happy Loser. On the top right part of your screen, we got Mickey. Boy, do I go by the government names or do I go by the names on Cornhole? That boy. Let's try this again. Top left part of your screen, we got Dewey. On the top right part of your screen, we got Popester. Bottom left part of your screen, we got Rice Cakes. Bottom right part of your screen, we got Lightning McKing. I might end up calling them by their governments. My apologies if I do. If it confuses you, just let me know and I'll make sure to correct it. Popester on the right, Happy Loser, aka Dewey, on the left. I go for my hands in the sky. Airmail from Mickey. Looks like we are going to go ahead and get this live. We got the backspin going there on court number 1. There it goes. It's going to be on Sari to get us started here on the right side of your screen. Rice Cakes on the left side of your screen. Sari is throwing AAR Rippers. Rice Cakes is throwing Black Sheep. This is another win or go home game. You either win to keep your championship dreams alive here on Friday night, or you lose and get eliminated from tonight's bracket. Good bag from Rice Cakes. To finish strong there. Jeff Plott. Thank you. Thank you. Wrong one. I get him and Dewey mixed up all the time. Him and Dewey, I get mixed up all the time. Thank you, Miss Penny, for correcting me in the chat. Jeff Plott. My apologies. I don't know why I call him Dewey. And where is Dewey, speaking of which? Jeff Plott on the left. Mickey on the right. Popester on the right. Mickey finishes strong there. Popester and Rice Cakes take a 5-2 lead after we got a score adjustment there. Rice Cakes on the left, Sari on the right. Both gentlemen with one bag on the board so far. Make that 2 bags each. Sari almost got a drag there. He said, what? He wanted that. Jeffrey on the left, a.k.a. Happy Loser. Popester on the right, a.k.a. Mickey. Mickey with one bag stranded down there at the bottom right side of the board. Happy Loser. I'm just going to call him Happy. Happy leaves a bag underneath the hole there. Mickey with an airmail. We got Sari on the right, Rice Cakes on the left. Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one 5-4 in this winner go home game. Rice Cakes off the back of the board. We appreciate Krave Cornhole jumping in the chat there. Rice Cakes going to try and clean this bag up fast side down. No, unable to collect it and unable to go in the hole as it stays on the board there. Happy and Lightning McKing take a 11-5 lead over Popester and Rice Cakes. Happy on the left, Mickey on the right. I just be honest with you. I just don't feel comfortable calling somebody a happy loser. I don't know, man. I don't like calling people losers. Not in my lingo. Unless like I'm like really mad at you or something. I try not to speak negativity upon people. Our curses are words that come back upon us. As Happy sends it back off the back of the board there. Mick Popester's able to finish strong. Popester and Rice Cakes take the lead 12-11 over Happy and Lightning McKing. Lightning McKing on the right. Have a good night, brother. Lightning McKing on the right. Rice Cakes on the left. Rice Cakes throwing Black Sheep. Cherie throwing AR Rippers. Yeah, I just don't feel like some of these names on Scorholio, I kind of abbreviate sometimes or might change it up depending on what their name is on Scorholio. I know Happy Loser just seems like a simple name to say. I just don't like calling people losers. As Sari leaves a bag on the back of the hole there. That's not what he wanted. Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one 14-11 over Happy and Lightning McKing. Happy is able to sneak by Popester's bag and go in clean as Popester goes in clean too. What is Happy going to do? Little colorblind, that doesn't help. Can't tell if that's a white bag or a tan bag there. It's all right. Popester and Rice Cakes winning this one 14-13 over Happy and Lightning McKean. Sari on the right, Rice Cakes on the left. Sari is locked in tonight. Rice Cakes has been making mistakes here and there, but it hasn't affected him too bad just yet. We'll see if he's able to correct his game a little bit and put more of these bags in the hole than on the board. As Rice Cakes leave another one on the board there. He's been liking the top left corner of that board the last couple games. Sri leaving a fourth bag, block bag there. I just lay up. Oh, Rice Cakes lays up in front of the board on the floor. That's not what he wanted. Share out the stream. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody who shared out the stream. That's a great comment. Thank you, Krave Cornhole, for that comment. Shout out to everybody who shared out the stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Y'all are awesome for doing that. Thank you, sir. And thank you to everybody who's done so, as this game is all tied up at 14 points apiece. Popester and Rice Cakes tied up with Happy and Lightning McKean. And what's been a closely contested game in this win or go home battle. Both players were one bag stranded on the board. And that is going to be a 10-10 wash. Score remains all tied up at 14 points apiece. Hit this transition button for everybody just in time. Sari misses left. I mean, that's not too bad, Sari. You might be able to grab that. That's in your lane still. He doesn't go after it with the second bag. Will he go after it with his third bag? Probably not now. Oh, that's a tough bag from Sari. Sari leaving that bag definitely stranded on the board. Rice Cakes goes in. Rice Cakes go in here for two and to break this tie. No, it's going to be a wash, and the score is still going to remain tied up at 14 points apiece. Don't mistake Mickey Pope for Mickey Cook. No, I got a lot of clips of Mr. Pope. I know I got a lot of clips I need to clip up of him as well. There's I'm probably like 2.5 months behind on clips right now, to be quite honest about it. Trying to get the clips out there. Fast side down for Mickey, pushes Happy's bag in, stays on the board. Happy does the same thing, pushes Mickey's bag in, stays on the board. Nasty airmail from Mickey Pope to finish strong there. See, now you got me confused. You ever been down to Mississippi? Popester and Rice Cakes take a good little lead here, 18-14 over Happy Loser and Lightning McKean. Sari leaving a black bag underneath the hole there. I mistake a lot of people for a lot of people, Mr. Cook. You should have been in the chat a few minutes ago. I mistake Mr. Platt over there for Dewey. I do it all the time too. I don't know why. Got a pile of bags underneath the hole here. And we're going to keep a pile of bags on the board. Nothing falls. Four on 6. 18-16. Popester and Rice Cakes are winning this one over Happy and Lightning McKean. Happy on the left, Popester on the right. Happy steps out outer edge of the throw box here. Foot all over the line, but that's all right. Mickey spit the hook, but has a good corner hanging in. That could go from spitting the hook to a drag bag right here. Oh, he knocks it in. It wasn't a drag bag like I expected. Good cleanup bag from Dewey. I mean, not Dewey, Jeffrey, Happy. I don't know, I see how I keep doing it. That was a good cleanup bag from Happy. My apologies. Hopefully he won't go back and listen to this. He won't know I called him the wrong name the entire time. Look, he heard it. My bad, Mick. And just like that, Happy and Lightning McKing move on to keep their championship dreams alive. Popester and Rice Cakes eliminated from tonight's bracket. We are working our way through tonight's tournament here. We are working our way through the losers bracket now. It's win or go home for both of these teams. AAR Rippers, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Next up on the bracket, Happy and Lightning McKing taking on Dang and Veronica. Hey, Mr. Cook, you know, I mess up. I call people the wrong names all the time. It just happens. If I catch it, I catch it and I correct it. If I don't, I just keep moving on. And we are waiting for Dang here on court number 1. There he goes. We'll go ahead and start with ladies first. On the bottom left side of your screen, currently out of view, is going to be Veronica. Bottom right side of your screen is going to be Sari. Top right part of your screen is going to be Dang. And top left part of your screen is going to be Happy. Dang, Frank, it helps if I don't talk with the background music on. Jeez, my bad, y'all. My bad. I just seen it. Hopefully y'all heard the teams. If not, my apologies. I heard Sari say you guys start, so we'll start. Veronica on the bottom left, Sari on the bottom right. That's going to be Dang on the top right and Happy on the top left. My apologies for the letting the music play. I keep forgetting to turn it off sometimes. Winner of this game moves on, keep their championship dreams alive on this Friday night. The loser gets eliminated out of tonight's tournament. We just saw Happy and Lightning McKing come back and put out Popester and his partner Rice Cakes in the last game. Will Happy and Lightning McKing be able to hold off and win this one? As we will have to switch over and play the King Seat matchup here in just a moment after this game, maybe, hopefully. I believe this is getting started here. Happy on the left, Dang on the right. Both teams here throwing AAR Rippers this game. The only difference is one's throwing yellow, one's throwing black. Dang is throwing the black AAR Rippers on the right. Happy on the left is throwing the yellow AAR Rippers. Happy getting off to a slow start here. Dang gets in around it. That's going to be, what, 12 on 6? 6 points to start off this game. Oh, that's tough. Dang and Veronica take a 6-0 lead over Happy and Lightning McKing here. Veronica on the left, lock and loaded. She's been on fire the last few weeks. I wouldn't play with her. You ain't got many misses. Wonder if she's going to go after that bag there. Sari lays a nice block bag. Veronica steps out. Go up with it. We're going up with it.
Tap it, yours should fall.
Tap it and yours should fall. That's what Dang told her.
Perfect.
She collects one, goes in. Sari with 2 bags on the board. And that's going to be 10 on 6. That's going to be 4 points for Veronica and Dang as they take a 10-0 lead over Happy and Lightning McKing. Shout out to everybody joining in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, hanging out with us on this beautiful Friday night. We appreciate you for sharing that, Mr. Cook. You are awesome for doing that. Dang leaves a block bag underneath the hole there. Fast side down for Dang. Looks like he's going to go after this block bag. And he's able to collect it and go in behind it. Nice. Oh, Jeffrey, not liking that bag there. He's shaking his head at it. Dang goes in around it again. Jeffrey going to have to do something here to minimize the points. And minimize the damage. Fast side down, tries to collect it. No, that's going to be 12 on 6. 6 more points for Dang and Veronica as they take a 16-0 lead over Happy and Lightning McKing. We are just 4 rounds deep into this game right here. And it's already on the backside. On the downhill side of this game, Veronica leaves a block bag. Sari pushes it in. Sari knocks his bag in. Both players are 1 bag stranded on the board here. Veronica comes up short. Sari steps out. Oh, leaves it on the board for a wash. Hey, that's a change, and that's better than giving up points. You only got so many points you could give up in this win or go home game. The winner moves on. Loser gets eliminated out of tonight's tournament. That's a double elimination bracket here. We play on Friday nights. Nice airmail from Dang. Dang, we're back-to-back airmails. Dang, with 3 airmails in a row, he is on fire. And just like that, that's going to be the game right here on court number 1 as Dang and Veronica win that one 21-0 over Happy and McKing. Ladies and gentlemen, clip it. That is right. That is right. We are definitely clipping that. I was writing down all the stuff so I could clip it up later. And just like that, Dang and Veronica move on. Sari and Happy are eliminated out of tonight's bracket. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for here on court number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the team that everybody in the chat had. We got Big Gun and Cletus McFarland going up against T-Rex Wrangler and Paul for tonight's King Seat matchup. You know, my team got put down into the elimination bracket. That's I really wanted to see them up here. The chat was right. The chat was right. I give it to you guys. The chat was right. Dang, my team is out of the tournament. Sue and Beaver went down into the losers bracket and lost their first game. And my team is completely out of it. Sue and Beaver out of tonight's tournament. Ouch. That is the team that I picked to be up here on court number 1 right now. That hurts. That hurts.
You okay? Your chest hurt?
Oh boy, here we go. We got the banner already starting on court number 1. Shockwaves. AR Shockwaves. Up against. Oh, he's throwing rippers. You throwing rippers? You throwing rippers? What you throwing? AR rippers against AR Shockwaves.
These are great.
One's dirty, one's clean. Yeah, you're the dirty bags. Well, this ought to be a fun game. Both teams are throwing gray bags. That is going to be a nice touch when we're able to do that. Shout out to all of our sponsors for tonight's tournament. We got Jamie.
Did Josh just adjust the? I've never seen that before.
Well, please don't touch the board because it's straight on camera for right now. Which board? The back needs to go. There it goes. The hole is in the same place. It doesn't move. Shout out to all of our sponsors tonight. We appreciate Krave Indoor Golf for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Headlights are us. And Bag Junkies, all for sponsoring tonight's tournament. Thank God this is down and back. One of the bags just hit the scoreboard. The other bag's flying off the board everywhere. Huh? Thank God it's not. I don't think that's the king seat matchup we're looking for. Thank goodness it was a down and back. Yes, sir. Sponsorships renew at the beginning of the year. If you are looking to get on the sponsorship list and be a part of everything we got going on here at Krave Cornhole and sponsoring the community, please reach out to myself, Frank Leist, and we will be able to get you the sponsorship sheet right over to you. Sponsorships. That's the end of the year already. That's crazy. Christmas is next week. End of the year is right after that. Sponsorships run up. Time to renew them. 2 down and backs here on court number 1 for the king seat matchup. Anything for the king seat matchup. All right. We got airmails going left and right here. This is going to be a fun game to watch here. Travis is eating people's food. Oh boy, this game's getting out of hand here already, and we ain't even started. The food is not safe on the sideline. Whoever has Zaxby's hanging out at the end of the table, it's in jeopardy. You leave it in front of Travis too long. He's still eyeballing it. Well, we do 2 live streams a week. There's 52 weeks. You will be a part of over 104 live streams every year. We live stream about 6 to 8 hours every live stream. Right now we are going on 2.5 hours, 3 hours. This one will probably be one of the little shorter live streams. This live stream will probably go on for about 4.5 hours. About half the time it usually does on Fridays. So it's about 104 live streams a year, Mr. Cook. That's 104 live streams over 15 hours a week on live. As we got this game started here, this is the King Seat matchup. We got, let me read their names here. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul versus Big Gun and Cletus McFarland here. That was the first hand of this game, I believe. Are they starting? Y'all, oh, that was live? Okay. All right. I just didn't know if they wanted a third down the back. You know what I mean? Like we might as well go get them. Might as well go get them snacks and refreshments while we're at it, right? Oh, is my camera froze? No. Oh boy. Jamie did get confused there. Big Gun and Cletus McFarland winning this one 3-0 over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. Nothing but clips and all social media. That is right, Mr. Cook. We offer a lot to our sponsors here at Krave Cornhole. Good job, Jamie. Both teams here throwing similar bags. We got AAR Rippers versus AAR Shockwaves. Josh on the left is throwing AAR Shockwaves. Big Gun, a.k.a. Travis, on the right is throwing AAR Rippers. Josh throwing his first bag off the left side. Don't worry, Mr. Cook. I call people by the wrong name all the time, brother. It happens. Big Gun and Cletus take a 5-0 lead over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul here in the championship matchup. Paul unhappy with Josh's performance there, telling Josh, come on. Josh gave up some points there, that's for sure. 10-on-1. He gave up 9 points in the King Seat matchup. That is tough. That is tough. Big Gun and Cletus take a 14-0 lead over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. Paul with a mistake. Paul with a bag on the floor in front of the board. She's looking to capitalize. There she goes. She recovered. Jamie tried to get that collect bag, but it was unable to. It did go in, though. Jamie's fourth bag here. Up and in. Paul's fourth bag. Stays on the board. That's going to be 8-on-6, 8-on-7. Big Gun and Cletus have a 15-0 lead over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. We'll see if T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are able to get it together, but they're going to have to get it together pretty quickly here. T-Rex Wrangler gave up 5, then he gave up 9. I ain't going to lie to you, Travis, man, he's such a hard competitor to play against. He's got every shot in his arsenal. Every shot. Big Gun and Cletus 19, T-Rex Wrangler and Paul Goose Egg. Here in the King Seat matchup. Cletus purposely throwing that bag off the right side of the board for Paul. Let me make sure I state that for everybody. She told him to do it, and he did it for her. Jamie down there goofing off now with a 19-0 lead. You start goofing off and let them come into the game too much, man. I've seen some games turn ugly right here. That was almost a nasty pickup bag. Jamie's fourth bag here, clutched his throw. Knocks Paul's bag in, stays on the board. Paul to go in here. In between, I believe, both of Jamie's bags. And she does. Nice shot. Celebration here on court number 1. Can she get her points, please? Can she get her points, please? She earned them points. Can we get her points, please? Yeah, Jamie threw it off the side on purpose. 19-6, Big Gun and Cletus are winning this one over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul in tonight's King Seat matchup. Travis throwing one off the left side of the board. Josh leaving his fourth bag on the board underneath the hole. T-Rex, right? Big Gun just Big Gun doing what he's good at. Goodness gracious, what a shot from Big Gun.
Jamie, no more talking to her.
Wow, what a shot from Big Gun we just saw there. As Big Gun and Cletus are winning this one 19-9 over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. Paul on your right throwing the AR Shockwaves. Cletus on the left throwing the AR Rippers. Throwing that bag off the back of the board, living up to his name. Fourth bag for Paul goes off the back of the board. Jamie doing some math here. I don't know. Just make the bag, Jamie. Just make the bag. Jamie asking a lot of questions down there. And he leaves it on the board. Jamie is listening to the opponents. Big Gun down here telling his partner, don't listen to the other team. Jamie does keep forgetting he has to do score. 8-8 wash there. Jamie's listening to the opposing team, helping them get back into this game. As Big Gun leaves a block for T-Rex Wrangler. T-Rex Wrangler misses left. Big Gun going to clean up this block. Airmail from Big Gun, excuse me. And just like that, Big Gun and Cletus McFarland win that one 21-9 over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. Big Gun and Cletus McFarland take tonight's King Seat. Congratulations to them. We will get back to them into the when we get to the championship. Hit submit on that score for us so we could go ahead and get the next game going here. We appreciate Headlights or Us for sponsoring tonight's tournament. We are waiting for this game here on court number 3. Dank and Veronica versus DeLuca and Issa Wu first? I don't know. Issa Wu first and DeLuca versus Dank and Veronica. Right now, Dank and Veronica are winning 17-9. And somebody's going to have to plug in that tablet on court number 3. because it's only got 15% left. This will probably be the last game over there. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on this beautiful Friday night. It's about 10:15 here on the East Coast. We are located at 120. Boy, hold on a second. Let me get myself together. 120 North Church Street. Wait, 120. Golly, I gotta get my life together. Get my life together. Get me a sip to drink real quick. My apologies. My apologies. Get myself together while we wait for this game on court number 3. And that's going to be that game on court number 3. Let's see. There we go. We got Dang and Veronica versus T-Rex Wrangler and Paul on court number 1. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We play here at Krave Cornhole in Concord, North Carolina every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. We are located at 120 Church Street Northeast in Concord, North Carolina. We are into tonight's semifinals. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's semifinals is Dang and Veronica versus T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. The winner of this game moves on to tonight's championship. The loser will take 3rd place. Let's see who you gonna play. Gentlemen versus ladies, preferably, probably. Dang and Veronica is a strong team. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Man, I'm surprised they're down here in the bracket. I mean, people got to be down here, right? When did they lose their first game? That's the question. Did they lose it early or did they lose it late? Veronica and Dang. They lost it late. Oh, so Dang and Veronica lost the big gun and Cletus McFarland. That's their only loss tonight. So Dang and Veronica are trying to go and get both of these teams actually. Both of these teams tonight are trying to go get their face back against Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. Both of these teams here in the semifinals, their only loss tonight is to the team in the championship, Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. Somebody wants their face back. Who's going to go get their face back? Is it going to be Dang and Veronica? Is it going to be T-Rex Wrangler and Paul? Guess we're going to have to stay tuned to find out in tonight's semifinals. Top right part of your screen, we got Paul. Top left part of your screen, we got Veronica. Bottom left part of your screen, T-Rex Wrangler. The bottom right part of your screen, Dang. Let's see how many down and backs they need here. Both of these teams just came off of a game, so I don't think they need more than one. But I don't get paid to think. I get paid to commentate, so. Let's see, we are still throwing AR Rippers and AR Shockwaves. We got fellas versus fellas and ladies versus ladies. Fellas on the bottom of your screen, ladies on the top of your screen. And the fellas are going to get us started right here. Josh on the left side of your screen. Dang on the right side of your screen. T-Rex Wrangler on the left throwing the AAR Shockwaves. Dang on the right throwing the AAR Rippers. Both players with a similar first bag here. It's going to be a pretty even matchup here on both sides of the court. Although I do think Veronica does have a slight upper edge on the other side of the court here. Ten on 6 to start off this game. My bad, Veronica. Boy, I haven't heard that all night. I haven't heard of my bad all night. My man about set on his drink, boy. Hey, at least it's the slim can. At least it's the slim can. I wish the camera was still pointing that way. I wish. I had it switched by then. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul winning this one 4-0 over Dang and Veronica. We got bags in front of the hole. Veronica assembling to push through. Fast side down. That's what she's going to do. Oh, off the back of the board. Veronica apologizing for that one. A few Fridays ago, maybe about 3 or 4 Fridays ago, man, we had a long tournament here, and it lasted to probably about 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I promise you, like all night long, all I heard was "my bad, pick me up, my bad, pick me up," and that's all I heard that tournament from everybody. And it's like, holy smokes, I'm so tired of hearing that. And I haven't heard it in a while until Dang just said it a second ago. And it's like, man, I haven't heard that phrase in a while. Dang on the right, Josh, T-Rex Wrangler on the left. Dang throwing the black AAR Rippers, Josh throwing the gray AAR Shockwaves. Try to collect this bag off the back of the hole here. No, he just goes in. Make sure I leave the camera on this side of the court in case Dang wants to sit on his drink again. No, he's got it in the cup holder this time. All right. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul winning this one 9-0 over Dang and Veronica in the semifinals. The winner of this game moves on to get their face back against Big Gun and his partner, Cletus McFarland. The loser gets eliminated, but will take third place in tonight's tournament. Both of these ladies, oh, before I can even get it out of my mouth, Miss Veronica leaves it back on the floor in front of the board. And just like that, T-Rex Wrangler and Paul winning this one 15-0 over Danga and Veronica. This is very surprising because Danga and Veronica is a strong team in my opinion. So to see them down this much in a semifinal game is very surprising to me. And it's only just been silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, bad shots, unable to capitalize. Has got them in this 15-point deficit here. Good cleanup bag from Josh. It seems like he's just out there getting every shot he wants. Dang goes in. Josh four-bagger. And Dang goes in, minimize some damage, but the damage has already been done here. Honestly, you can't do much more damage as T-Rex Wrangler and Paul win this one 19-0 over Dang and Veronica. Dang turning the score around, telling Veronica, don't worry about the score at 0-0. Play like it's 0-0. Paul leaving a block back underneath the hole there. Veronica cleans it up. These ladies are throwing bags. Paul on the right, Veronica on the left. That's a good bag for Paul. I don't. Both of those bags are going to fall on the back side of the hole, laying on top of each other. Shoot. She said shoot. And that is going to be 3 points for Veronica and Dang as they are finally on the board here. We will not have a skunk in tonight's semifinals as T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are winning this one 19-3 over Dang and Veronica. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul only a couple points away from trying to get their face back against Big Gun and Cletus McFarland in tonight's championship. Dang and Veronica trying to muster together a comeback to see if they could go get their face back, as both of these teams' only loss has came from tonight's King Seat team, Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. Dang with one bag on the top right part of the hole there. 4-bagger from Josh could end this game right here. No, he leaves it on the board for a wash. He had an opportunity to close it out, and he was unable to. It's little stuff like that that keeps people's game alive and makes a comeback happen. Misses like that, and they add up, add up, add up. Next thing you know, they're right back in this game. Veronica on the left, Paul on the right. Paul's throwing AAR shockwaves. Veronica's throwing AAR rippers. Oh no, Veronica pinned her back to the right side of the hole. They're giving a clean lane for Paul to go in clean, and she did. Veronica's got to drag something. You got to drag one. Oh, off the back of the board. She laughs it off. Oh, leaves it on the board. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be game time as T-Rex Wrangler and Paul eliminate Dang and Veronica from tonight's tournament. Dang and Veronica take third place, though. Congratulations to them. And that means it's time for tonight's championship matchup. Big Gun and Cletus McFarland versus T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. But before we get there, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Krave Indoor Golf, Bust You Up Cornhole, Headlights R Us, Heart Cell Garage Doors, Crazy Ape Bags, and Angie's Pressure Washing. We appreciate all of our sponsorships for sponsoring tonight's tournament here at Krave Cornhole. It is because of our sponsorships we are able to have an amazing place for the community to play cornhole at. And here we go. We are got 3/4 of the teams here. I see Big Gun, I see T-Rex Wrangler, I see Paul, and looks like we are just waiting on Cletus. Story of my life. At least the story of my cornhole journey. Where is he at? Looking, oh, he's sitting right there in front of me. There he goes. Just a reminder for everybody at home tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Sponsorships do run out the end of the year here at Krave Cornhole. If you are looking to get sponsors and support the local community cornhole, please contact me, Frank Weist, on Facebook. Or you can come here to Krave Cornhole and talk to me in person. We play here Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Bags fly at 7 p.m. We do broadcast only on Mondays and Fridays at the moment. We play at 120 Church Street Northeast in Concord, North Carolina. Let's go ahead and get tonight's championship matchup introduced here on court number 1. Top right part of your screen, as always, ladies first. We got Miss Paul. Top left part of your screen, got Jamie, a.k.a. Cletus McFarland. Bottom left part of your screen, we got T-Rex Wrangler. And the bottom right part of your screen, we got Big Gun, a.k.a. Travis. As T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are going to have to try and double dip Big Gun and Cletus McFarland here. Looks like Penny and who's over here on YouTube? Penny and NC Trader on YouTube. Penny on Facebook, NC Trader on YouTube. This was their guess for tonight. Their guess was Big Gun and Cletus McFarland in the king seat and in the championship, and guess what? They got it. Will they be able to close out the game, close out the tournament without a loss, or will they get double dipped here? Leave your predictions in the chat as we go live on court 1. T-Rex Wrangler on the left, Big Gun on the right. Is this going to go 2 games, or is it going to be a quick one and done? Shout out to everybody hanging out with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. That bag went off the back of the board for Big Gun. Shout out to Mickey Cook in the chat, Miss Leanne. Shout out to Miss Leanne in the chat. Krave Cornhole in the chat. San, we appreciate Miss San for joining in the chat and rooting on Sue earlier. Shout out to NC Trader in the chat as well. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this Friday night who just bumped the equipment. Please don't bump the equipment. Spend a lot of time trying to keep this stuff straight. Cletus McFarland on the left, Paul on the right. Chris Sims with a one and done prediction. I love a good underdog story, Chris, but wow, Jamie. Wow. Jamie throwing an unexpected bag off the right side of the board there. He's laughing about it. Paul said, "Thank you for loving me." I don't know what team Jamie is playing for at this point. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul winning this one 4-0, game number 1 of tonight's championship. And we got Travis Big Gun on the right, T-Rex Wrangler on the left. San says rooting for underdogs. Right now the underdogs got it. 5-0. But man, I don't care how many points I put on Travis and Jamie's head right now. I'm not stopping. I don't care if it's 19-0. I'm not stopping putting up points against that team. Like, you cannot let up against Big Gun and McFarland right here. You gotta keep on the gas in order to force a game number 2. The second you let Cletus and Big Gun catch fire, this game is just well and done, honestly. As long as you can keep Cletus there, you keep him focused. As long as you can keep him focused. He must think it's still down and back. Oh, snap. Big Gun on the right. T-Rex Wrangler on the left. That's good stuff. Oh, T-Rex Wrangler knocks one of his own bags off the board and goes off the left side with it. Five on four, just like that. Big Gun and Cletus, 9-5 lead over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. It started out 5-0, then they got 8 points out of nowhere, and now it's 9-5. And T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are playing from behind here in game number 1. They have to win this in order to first force a game number 2. Otherwise, Big Gun and Cletus McFarland walk away tonight's champions. Paul throwing off Jamie's throw there. Shoot. She said shoot. Jamie goes in with that bag. I'm unsure if he collected his own bag or if it was her bag he collected. As both teams are here playing with gray bags right now. Now, he did try to collect that bag, but it stayed on the board. Paul taking her time here, trying to go in for a wash, and she does. Well, we should have went and started the car. Oh, it ain't that cold out tonight. Big Gun on the right. Josh, T-Rex Wrangler on the left. And right now, T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are trailing by 4 points as Big Gun and Cletus are winning this one 9-5. T-Rex Wrangler throwing the bag off the back of the board. You can't keep giving Big Gun opportunities, man. He's going to hit you with cleanups all day long. You cannot give Big Gun opportunities, man. You cannot. He will capitalize on you all day long. He will go to sleep and capitalize on your mistakes. As Big Gun and Cletus McFarland are winning this one 16-5 over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. And tonight's championship, Big Gun and Cletus trying to make this a one and done. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul been stuck on 5 points. They got off. Have a good night, bro. Have a good night. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul got off to an early 5-0 lead, but ever since then, they have not scored a single point. Big Gun and Cletus McFarland instead running away with this game, scoring 16 unanswered points on T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. As Jamie leaves that bag on the board, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jamie's just playing around now. Jamie leaves the 4th bag, block bag, and Travis is dancing down there on the other end. Didn't quite get the chance to change the screen for everybody to see Travis dancing. T-Rex Wrangler and Paul finally picking up some points here after going scoreless for a little while. They were on a dry streak. They finally broke it. They picked up 2 points, but is it too late, or will they be able to muster together a comeback? Nice airmail from Travis. I still love you. Oh. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Big Gun and Cletus going to win that one 21-7 over T-Rex Wrangler and Paul. Just like that, T-Rex Wrangler and Paul are eliminated out of tonight's tournament. They will take second place. And congratulations to Big Gun and Cletus McFarland. They are tonight's champions here at Krave Cornhole. Shout out to everybody that's joined us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Kelly's Bars and Grills, Bag Junkies, Krave Indoor Golf, Bust You Up Cornhole, Headlights Rust, Heart Sale Garage Doors, Angie's Pressure Washing, and Crazy Ape Bags. We appreciate all of our sponsors for making this happen. Shout out to everybody tuned in at home on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who joined in on the chat as well. Shout out Chris Sims saying, I apologize if I messed up your name. And shout out to NC Trader 2025, Miss Penny, Mr. Cook, and everybody else in the chats. Friendly reminder that sponsorships run out the end of the year. And here we go. I got somebody here. Let's see. Do you recognize that name?
Yeah, my wife.
That's your wife?
That's my
She's
wife.
been in the chat all night rooting you on, brother.
I choked out.
Oh, she's been rooting you on all night in the chat.
I choked out.
Oh, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with us. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Krave is a family right here.
Hey,
yeah.
Krave is a family, and
Yeah,
I love to see her in the chat. She was rooting you on the whole game. You had a four-bagger. She was rooting you on, man. I love to see it. I appreciate her joining in.
Early, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, you can do it, man. You can do it.
I hope he so.
You can do it. You got better luck next time.
Oh, yeah. It ain't the last. It's just the beginning.
It is just the beginning. And that is going to be it from me, everybody. Sponsorships do run out at the beginning of the year. We do renew sponsorships beginning of the year in January. So if you are interested, please contact me, Frank Leist, on Facebook, or come here to Krave Cornhole, 120 Church Street, Northeast in Concord, North Carolina, and we will get you a sponsorship packet. As for that is going to be it for us from Krave Cornhole. I am Frank Leist. I hope everybody's had a great time. We will be back live Monday. Hope everybody has a productive weekend. Until then, be the change that you want to see.